Known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Personnel is out. Everyone's ready to get this one going. And here we go from Miami. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Hey, get set. Hey, long. Solo left Zion. Solo left. Hey.
They'll start the drive with Achane. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Lavonte David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Solo left Zion. Hey,
Here's 2nd and 7. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin.
Ready.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Long.
Back to throw, Tua. And it's caught. This is Jalen Wright. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
It's a gain of 7.
Number one, hard.
At the Buccaneers 41-yard
2nd down carry for Achane. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
21G.
Offense up to the line fast.
Hey. 32 Stinger.
Throwing on 3rd, Tagovailoa. And oh, he missed over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That's swatted away, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
Go ahead. Close. Turbo 1, hard. Watson, Oscar.
Back to throw. Here's Tagovailoa. He connects downfield on 4th. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Ready. Ice jam.
They've got a man in motion. Achane on the toss right. And he's going to run this one well into the red zone to the 14.
21G.
Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a
Solo
yard.
left Zion.
Here's Achane up the middle. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
20, TX.
Tua setting up to throw. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Miami! Well, he couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. From his own end zone, here we go. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Here's the give to Irving. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with first and 10. Once again, Irving. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. It was Tyrell Dodson with the tackle. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
2nd and 4. This finds Evans, complete. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Hit applied by Bradley Chubb. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Third and short, Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
He brings the offense up now for a first and 10. Irving on the inside give. Still has room inside the 15. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominating in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the second level and beyond.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal. Gonna keep this one and go. And he's only able to manage 1 yard, and that's gonna take us to the 2-minute warning. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Going power with a big tight end. Back-to-back stands at the goal line, and now it's 3rd and goal. White. And he's in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Set.
Here's Tua. Taken in by Smith. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Hey, come up two. Come up two. Solo left Zion. Step. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Got his target. It's Hill. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Longer, long, long. Out.
Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
21G, 21G. Out.
Again, it's Tagovailoa. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins take the lead just before halftime. Raheem Mostert, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanders all set to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. Brought in inside the 20. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers earn the chance to tie before halftime. Mike Evans with the touchdown. They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers tie things up at 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Get set. Turbo 1.
Back to throw it. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Let's go. Long. Turbo 1, high. Get on.
Throwing it just before halftime. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Alert! Watch out!
To throw is Mayfield. Brought in left side by Godwin. Still going inside the 35. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Right back to Irving now. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Short yardage situation here, it's 3rd and 2. Running left, this is Irving. And he's gonna haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take the lead right away in half number 2. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Ready. Hey, 21, TA.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And the Buccaneers will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and...
Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
All right. Hey, 20, TX.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. It is caught left side. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Watson,
2nd and 3 now.
At the 37-yard line.
Man in motion here. 2nd and 3. That's caught. Devon Achane. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Solo left Zion.
Tackled
Solo
back
left
at
Zion.
the 33-yard line.
Step.
Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. Stays upright. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. That's good for 7 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Miami. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Running back sent in motion. First down, here's Tua. And that one is picked off, but wait a second. Oh, he came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete.
You know, Kate, that's one of those instances where you can try to walk that tightrope on the sidelines. Problem is, on a throw that far down the field, that is so hard to do, so difficult. I love the effort, just couldn't quite find the execution.
Second and 10 now. He's on the move. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
Let's go. Whoa. Ready, son?
Tagovailoa on first down. Catch is made in close. And in for the Miami touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Wow, bringing it out from the back of the end zone here. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. They're out and set, first and 10. Running right, it's Irving. And he's brought down for a loss.
Let's go, boys, let's go.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Buccaneers football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on for one final quarter. Offense to the line for second down. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final time out here. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Here's Baker. Got his target. It's Otten. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He's got it deep downfield. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A pickup there of 39. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. Now Mayfield. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
On the give, this is Irving. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Buccaneers feeling lucky with a 7-point lead.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the
Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted! Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Dolphins have some new life in the fourth. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being third down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
That one's cut along the left sideline. Free inside the 30. Tyreek Hill. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins cut it to a point late in this one. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for two and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this two-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Handoff headed right, Irving. And he's out in the clear. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And in, touchdown Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers jump in front late. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
He'll look to throw it. Flush down out to his left. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Here he is to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. Big gain downfield. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins cut it to a point late in this one. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His third through the air this game. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins tie this game 35 apiece. Sanders all set to send it away. Choosing to bring it out deep in the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the fourth quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive. Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Now to throw. And they won't do it. That ball's incomplete on 4th down.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And he goes out of bounds after getting them to the 7. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway. Ugh.
Trying to run it in, Achane. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Going the wrong way. It's 2nd and goal now, back at the 12. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
They're right here. Solo left Zion. Out.
Here he is to throw. And they break their tie as it's cut for a touchdown. What a call, what a catch, Brock. And that's the play that should win this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.